What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Deska Pens, and oh, it has been a good day, folks. It's just it's been a great day, you know. And so yeah, I'm in bright spirits. I'm very happy right now, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. So today we have a very fun fountain pen for us today, and a little bit of background. This came from Goulet pens. Boom. And I, for the longest time, have wanted to purchase something off of their website. You know, I've looked at stuff and like, yo, it'd be so fun, And, you know, I was kind of just doing research on other like beginner fountain pens. And, you know, as you guys know, I kind of like the lightweight feel to them and all that, right? And I just thought about it and I'm like, man, like, I need to do some research. And so I was watching a little video by Goulet, and you know, they kind of mentioned this pen. They mentioned that it has a really nice bounce for something that's like 25 bucks. And then they mentioned the limited color that they had, and I just realized I need to grab one. I need to see what this is like, you know. I just need to look at it, right? And so, you know, right here, first up, I just, you know, kind of want to take a moment to appreciate this kind of little mini package that they have, you know, our mission, you know, good stuff like this. I'm not going to read through all of this. This is a pen review, but I will read this front part, and then I will read the our mission statement. So it says, Goulet Pens. Thank you so much for ordering from Goulet Pens. We're a family-owned small business that started in our dining room in 2009. I didn't know that. That's really cool. We absolutely love fountain pens. By choosing us, you're helping us educate and serve the pen community, create a great place to work for our team, and provide for our families. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. And that's Brian and Rachel Goulet, the company founders. And may I just say that before I got this pen, I had some autocorrect wrong in the address, and I was really worried that like, you know, I had 2 boxes listed, so I was worried it was going to be undeliverable and stuff. And so I gave them a call, and they were extremely polite, extremely professional. The girl on there, was it Rachel? Shoot, it might have been Rachel. Dang, okay. But yeah, she was just extremely nice. She's like, okay, hey now, there's no problem at all. I have fixed this. I have put in a little note. Might have been a different girl. I'm not quite sure. But either way, she was super nice, super polite. And I was just like, wow, I absolutely love you guys. You guys are seriously so great. You know, it's like, I love watching Brian, and, you know, just his like, you know, his overall like sophistication in the way he talks about things. He's so professional. He seems just so polite and so like just nice and kind and informative. And Drew, man, I mean, that guy just seems super lovable. You know, he's just like, hey, I'm Drew, you're you. And I'm like, that's right. I'm like, I love you, buddy. You know, and like he also, you know, they're just both very educated. You know, they speak about fountain pens super well. And from the bottom of my heart, if you guys are watching this, thank you so much. And I could finally grab a pen from you guys. It makes me oh so happy. The perfect way to end the day. It's like, it's oh so fun, you know. And so anyway, so I opened this thing up, and I pulled it out of the cardboard box. I pulled it out of the package and stuff. And I was like, huh, this is really interesting. But I have to say, I really like the way that they like packaged this whole thing, that I kind of just want to unbox it with you guys together. And this is the Diplomat Magnum. So right off the bat, while I don't have it with me, this is giving me like Lamy Safari vibes, and there's gonna be a lot more of that on the way. But like, you know, this Lamy Safari, it also came in kind of an interesting, you know, box kind of packaged like this. The other thing that I'll say is that the Lamy Safari had a weird kind of like slit cardboard that it slid out of diagonally, and so does our beautiful Magnum. Now, when you take it and dump it, you have yourself a very nice converter. And then when you kind of open it, you look at it, you see it right here, and man, it's beautiful. And it's in prismatic purple, and I'll show you guys what that means in a minute. But right now, I just kind of want to show you the pen. So, you know, we're just looking at this right now. It's like Diplomat Magnum, made in Germany, ballpoint pen, refillable, fountain pen using international cartridges, solid metal tip, fountain pen with a visible ink level, sorry. And then made in Germany, that is German, fabrique en allemand, stylo bil rechargeable, stylo plume, that's how you say fountain pen in French, à cartouche, international, et niveau d'encre visible, agrafe en métal. Now, while I was able to read some of that stuff, I'll have to say some of that I did not at all pick up. And to all my French people and students listening, yeah, I know. The accent, yeah, never gonna get it. Anyway, but that is a-okay. Yeah. It's totally vibing. So, this is the Prismatic Purple, and the reason why it's called that, so this is a Goulet Pens limited edition, and you know, I wanted to grab it because I'm like, it's from Goulet, that's cool. Purple is honestly a cool color. One of the members from the A-team, this beautiful fellow, this beautiful Waterman Karen rollerball, this is in purple, and they also have a similarity that I kind of want to talk about, right? And so, here's the situation. Because the ceiling in this is a lot lower compared to my last apartment, our lighting's kind of messed up. Fear not, though, we have a tactical pen with a flashlight. And so I kind of just want to show you guys this. So, like, oh, come on. It's like, it kind of just has a certain, has kind of a certain, like, flair to it, where, like, depending on the angle, it can look purple. Wait, hang on. It can look purple, or it can look blue. Yeah. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. I don't know if the camera's really doing it justice, but that's kind of how I feel. And I honestly really, really love it. You know, it's just kind of this like color changing pen between blue and purple, and I think it does a very fine job, you know? So going into the grip, one thing that did surprise me a little bit is the grip is a lot more narrow than I thought it would be. With that said, though, it fits into my hand quite nicely. And so I really can't complain too much. I actually think it's quite nice. When you go to take out the barrel, as you can see, there's a bit of an ink window. Boom, you have a full cartridge and an empty cartridge. And I thought I could just, syringe fill it, but lo and behold, this is an empty hole. Yeah, and so, but I mean, I think the reason why that was in there was to ensure, number one, that, you know, they don't have to put in this sucker and have it accidentally deploy or something. And number two, you know, it kind of just helps stabilize it, which is understandable, right? With that said, though, it would have been nice if they could have, like, filled in that hole, but honestly, I'm not complaining. It's still very, very cool. So I'm going to set this cartridge over there. I'm also going to set this one over here, and I'm just going to throw in the converter, because honestly, folks, let's be honest, converters are just something else, right? And we are using the tried and true black and blue Massachusetts 54th. I needed that to rhyme. So, let me ink it up. Do I have a napkin? I do have a napkin. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. For a second, I thought I was gonna have to leave and go grab a napkin or something. Look at that bottle. Look at that bubble. We're gonna pop it now. There it is. Okay. Now I got some ink coming up. Gonna go ahead and move that down. Here we go. Booyah. And then it looks like we covered even half the handle, which is fun. Let me go ahead and just... We have wiped off the excess. We have this beautiful nib. Now, I've heard of rumors that this thing is kind of bouncy. And here's what I'll say to that. I have dried written with it, and I have to say, it does in fact feel kind of bouncy. You know, and as you know, I am very much a fan of, you know, steel nibs and lightweight steel nibs and stuff. I'm feeling little to no back heaviness with this thing. It's like, admittedly, there is kind of a difference, like holding it like, or like having it like this, like posted versus unposted. But I mean, it's still super nice. The weight of this is about 19 grams. At least that's according to Goulet pens, or maybe it was Jet pens. No, it's Goulet pens, because I don't think Jet pens actually holds Diplomat, though they might. So anyway, so boom, here we go. We're just gonna do some writing. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves. And then honestly, I think that I will end up doing a Lamy Safari versus a Diplomat Magnum video. Originally, I was gonna have more of a comparison in here, but then I was like, you know what? No. I'd rather just focus on the Magnum right now. And so, you know, so this first time inked up, here we go. Oh, man, this, man. Not too terrible, honestly. We're gonna do the infamous sentence that everyone knows and loves. That's really nice. That is really, really nice, you know, and while bulletproof, I don't feel like I really want to do a highlighter test, you know, so pros to the pen. Oh, wait, no. Let's just look at this right here. Yeah, this clip, by the way, is like super strong. I actually like it. And then up here, we have a beautiful kind of Diplomat emblem. And then right there on the bottom, it says made in Germany, which is super nice, right? So anyway, okay, now we can kind of get into some final thoughts. So ultimately, I honestly like the pen, you know, it has a very nice ink window. It is, you know, it's very well made. I think that, you know, the fact that this is like a special edition from Goulet pens makes me all the more happy. One con to it is, as I was writing, while I did feel a little bit of bounce, but honestly a lot of bounce compared to other like steel nibs, right? Like obviously it may not be a gold nib, but it's certainly in that direction, right? And so, you know, credit where credit's due, right? While I found some very nice kind of like bounciness to it, I did feel like the grip was just a little bit tight, if you know what I mean. Just a little like just a little too thin. But you know, if I like wrote like this, it's this triangular grip, right? But if instead of going with the flat parts, I just went for the rounded parts and kind of did just over the top. Let's try that. That doesn't feel too bad, like a little narrow. Like obviously my finger is, you know, more with the traditional tripod, but it is what it is, right? And so, you know, yeah. Ultimately, though, it is just another really nice piece to my collection, and I'm very, very happy to have it, right? This pen right here, it fits the requirements of being a nice, like, lightweight fountain pen, you know? And so, you know, it kind of joins the ranks of the Lamy Safari, of the Pilot Explorer, and it makes me just really, really happy to have kind of more pens like this. I think it's super, super nice and stuff. And so, and honestly, like, even though I felt like, you know, it was a little bit narrow, it's like I'm sure over time my hands are gonna like adjust to and accept that grip, because you know that's something I've had happen many, many times. But yeah, and so yeah, overall it was super, super fun and stuff, and I really enjoyed it, man, you know. So anyway, alrighty, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye everybody. So real quick, I know that I said I was done with this beautiful beauty, but some developments. So, you know, the lighting at my apartment is not the best in the world, so you can kind of expect to see more of this black table at my uni. Yeah, we're currently in the library and a nice study room, so we're not bothering anyone, which is very, very, very nice. Anyway, so I just wanted to take this moment, though, to kind of show off the features of this pen. As you can see right here, you know, at certain angles, it looks more purple. Then it switches in the light, and suddenly, boom, it looks more blue. And so that is why, that was part of the appeal to this pen that I thought was really, really, really nice, you know. And so yeah, and so overall, I mean, this is just a very, very beautiful pen. Another recent development that has happened is, well, I would like to get one last time lapse with this pen. No, I would like to get one time lapse with this pen. And the reason for that is because I was speaking to one of my boys the other day, and he has a very special occasion coming up. And he told me that his favorite colors were orange, blue, and purple. And I was like, blue and purple, huh? Huh. That is really good to know. So, as much as I have enjoyed this pen, and as happy I am to have purchased it from Goulet, shout out to them, I do want to give it to my friend. you know, just because he's a very good friend of mine. He's helped me out and stuff. So sadly, we will be parting with this beautiful Diplomat Magnum, but it was very, very fun kind of having it and owning it for a time and just enjoying it. And so, yeah, so I'm going to take one last time lapse and then the video is probably going to cut. But yeah, yeah, and so that's what I'm going to do. I just want to thank you all for watching. And yeah, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, let's go to the time lapse. And then because I won't see it there,